Good morning from the National Weather Service here in Pocatello. My name is Carter, and this is your Southeast Idaho weather hazard briefing for Friday, October 20th. Got warm and dry weather continuing through Saturday, courtesy of high pressure overhead, with the next system on the way for Sunday and Monday, with a cooler weather pattern moving in for next week. I'll be breaking that down for you this morning. Key points to focus on today. Warm and dry weather will continue through Saturday. We're going to see some warm and dry weather as that high pressure ridge shifts east over the Rockies. What that means for us, warm, dry, and quiet weather conditions. We're going to see a potential daily record high today up in Stanley, high of 72 we have to break. Yesterday we were 73, just 1 degree off from the record. So today, assuming a persistence forecast, should be better up there for potentially setting that record. Our next system will arrive for Sunday into Monday with a cold front moving through the area. What that means is showers and thunderstorms, cooler temperatures, and a slight uptick in winds. But as we head into that Tuesday and beyond time frame, so again, we get that cooler, more active weather for Sunday and Monday, but as we start into Tuesday and beyond, some increased uncertainty, seeing the models pretty much split completely on a stronger storm versus quieter weather. So from highs in the 30s and 40s to highs in the 60s and 70s, there's quite the difference in the model space beyond that. But we're going to be keeping that eye for you over the coming days, so stay tuned as we track the latest. Quick look at satellite for you this morning. Again, high pressure in control. Not seeing anything out there this morning outside of some patchy morning fog, but did have a weak area low pressure develop off the coast of California. What that means is just some increasing upper level clouds will begin to filter into the Great Basin later part of today. And as this system continues to work north and east over the coming days, combining with some moisture working out of the northwest, that'll be our next system moving in for that Sunday, Monday timeframe. And again, bigger picture for you. So high pressure will continue to shift east over the coming days. You can start to see that frontal boundary further north and west. That low pressure system will continue to work southeast over the coming days. And when it does reach our area, about that later part of Sunday into Monday, going to be bringing those cooler temperatures and chances for precipitation. Beyond that, we're going to see some increased uncertainty surrounding exactly what happens behind that. You can see some very active weather currently off the Aleutian Islands, but seeing exactly where that system is going to be ending up, where that pool of moisture will be the going trend as we head into the middle and later part of next week. Weather risk outlook for your next 5 days. Nothing to talk about through Saturday, but as that cold front swings through the area on Sunday, we'll have an uptick in winds as some chances for some showers and thunderstorms ahead of cooler and a little bit more stable air working in for Monday and Tuesday, helping to knock down those chances for thunderstorms, but still can't rule out some afternoon activity, but trending more showers in nature for Monday and Tuesday. Temperatures today start off the day again in the 20s, 30s, and 40s, pushing 50 as you head further south and west, but afternoon highs, another pleasant afternoon in the 60s and 70s. And for kicking off your weekend, Saturday morning, another more cool morning in the 20s, 30s, and 40s, but afternoon highs slightly cooler with this cloud cover moving in, 60s and 70s still holding on. And not a whole lot change there on Sunday. Still overnight lows in the 30s and 40s, if not just a little bit warmer as you head further south and west. But beyond that, afternoon highs still hanging out in the 60s, 70s, just starting to trend slightly cooler as we get that cold front working through heading into Monday. And by Monday, so as that cold front swings through the area, we're going to see overnight lows much cooler, especially in our mountain areas, but 30s and 40s across the board again. Coldest mountain basins will be in the teens and 20s. Afternoon highs on Monday, noticeably cooler by about 8 to 14 degrees. We'll see afternoon highs drop back into the 50s and 60s for your Monday afternoon. And for Tuesday, another cool morning as that behind that cold front. So look at temperatures in the 20s and 30s, warmest areas in the low 40s, with afternoon highs still hanging out in those 50s and 60s, upper 40s up towards Island Park and Spencer. And take a look at midweek high temperatures. Again, we keep that cooler weather pattern, so enjoy the 70s while you can. Could be some of the last days of the year, but we're going to keep an eye on those temperatures midweek. Wednesday, Thursday should be in the 40s and 50s for just about everybody, especially heading into Thursday. So taking a look at the upper levels, as far as the 500 millibar heights, you can see here, this is looking at Monday. So as far as you can see, the models here amongst these clusters are showing pretty good agreement. Almost all of the models are showing a fairly similar system. Again, working in out of the northwest as an upper level trough, works through the Rockies, bringing in, increased confidence surrounding some showers, cooler temperatures, and some breezy winds. But as we head into Tuesday, start to see some models begin to split. So we're either going to see a continued active weather trend kind of working out of British Columbia and the Pacific Northwest, or a high pressure ridge is going to try to fill in behind that. So you can see that shown in the brighter colors there. Those positive anomalies is where that high pressure is expected. Those darker, more negative colors, especially in that bluer trend, are going to be where those negative anomalies are, areas of low pressure, upper level troughing. So you can see here a little bit better split. Start to see the models at least begin to disagree a little bit more on exactly what happens to our west behind that extending system. But for Wednesday, you can see it's pretty much all over the place when it comes to either a high pressure ridge directly over us, leading to some warmer and drier weather, or you can see up there in the upper right, a closed low working directly over southeast Idaho. So we'll be keeping an eye on this over the coming days, but for right now, the model space is very uncertain for next week, kind of keeping an eye on a lot of unstable and active ingredients in the Eastern Pacific. heading into Thursday as well. And again, that trend up in there in the upper right, that cluster is still showing that pretty strong upper level low, but that multi-model ensemble shown there in the bottom center is going to be focusing on a combination of most of these clusters. When we're talking at least that general broad northwest flow, we'll keep the active weather going with cooler temperatures, but exactly the magnitude of that midweek system is still uncertain at this time. And that's about all I have for you this morning. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns, please feel free to send us an email, give us a call, or check out some information on our website. Have an awesome weekend.